Good afternoon, dear students. Today I'll be discussing the novel The Bachelor of Arts by R.K. Narayan. I think you have heard, and you might have heard about R.K. Narayan. He is a very famous novelist, and um, his series used to come on Doordarshan, Swami and Friends, and they were quite famous. So his other novels also are very famous, and he is a very well-known novelist. Now, the Bachelor of Arts, by the name itself, I think we can make it out. What's the meaning of bachelor? Bachelor means someone who's not married. But Bachelor of Arts also is, I think, a long form of BA, what we call in short. The abbreviated form is BA, that is Bachelor in the Degree of Arts. Now, I just want to like to give a little bit introduction of this novel, and also we'll be discussing the plot of the novel, and then we will be taking different kinds of aspects of the novel. Now, this novel was written by R.K. Narayan, I think in the year, it's just skipping from my mind, so I think I'll leave this. It's the second book of the trilogy that begins with Swami and his friends and ends up with the English teacher. Now, the setting is already Malguri. I think there was a serial that used to come on Doordarshan, Malguri Days. I remember. I don't know, during those times, during the time of the dear students, I don't think that you might have heard about it. So that used to come. And the fictional town which Narayan created and invented for his novels. So Malguri is a kind of a fictional town, you can say, that he invented for his novels. Now, the plot of the novel. The story describes the complex transition of an adolescent mind into adulthood and the heartbreak which a youth faces. So it revolves around a young man named Chandran. Chandran is the protagonist of the story of the novel, who resembles an Indian upper class middle youth of the pre-independent era. Now, at the outset, in the beginning, what happens is Chandran's college life is being described, and Chandran, his college life is related to the late colonial times, and after graduation, he falls in love with a girl named Malathi, and when he falls in love with the girl, he tries to get her hand, and he is rejected by the parents of Malathi completely. So he becomes very depressed and forlorn. And another thing was that the horoscope was also another burden, another problem for uh, Chandran, because the Manglik thing that came into mind. Manglik is a kind of a, I think in the Indian horoscopes, it's considered a kind of a hurdle in the marriage of two, a boy and a girl getting married. So Chandran is here, absolutely heartbroken after this incident, and he goes to Madras and he starts living on the streets. So then after that he is famished, he is delusioned, he is full of self pity, and he ends up wandering from one place to the another. He's also frustrated and desperate. Um, he then embarks on a journey as a sannyasi. Now, this is also another thing. You have drastic changes undergoes the lives of many people, and here this is what being depicted about Chandran. On his journey, he meets many people, and he's also misunderstood as a great sage by some villagers. So some people consider him as a great sage, and some people misunderstand him. Especially the villagers misunderstand him, as they consider him as a very great, powerful saint, which actually he wasn't. So after 8 months, he thinks about his parents. So after 8 months, he comes out from all this trauma. He tries to come out, and he tries to settle his mind, and he thinks about his parents. And due to the compunctions and the realizations, he decides to return home. He takes up a job as a news agent and decides to marry in order to please his parents, thinking of the discomfort he had caused them earlier. So this is what goes on in the mind of Chandran, because he thinks that enough of discomfort he has given to his parents, because parents also have the right to take decisions on his behalf, and that's the reason that he decides that this has happened. So this is the way Chandran takes a decision, and he decides to go back to his parents. So after he returns home, and because he's unable to get Malathi out of the mind, because You can understand his condition, and that's why he just tries hard the pictures and the memories of her and keep haunting them for a long time. So after a long time, his father come to him and with the proposal of a marriage to another girl, Sushila. Sushila is the girl that the father decides that he wants to marry, and uh, Chandran is still skeptical about the about love and marriage, because already he is so delusioned, and he is frustrated, so he doesn't know how to react to love and marriage. But initially he refuses, but later he decides to see the girl, and he agrees. He at least decides to meet the girl. In fact, not see the girl, meet the girl, and come to a proper uh, decision that he plans out. So this is what exactly the plot of the novel. Now, in my next lecture, I'll be talking about the theme, the characters, and there are so many aspects of this novel that needs to be discussed and they need to be worked upon. So we'll continue the next class. Thank you.